To sound and send two teams to battle here at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Minnesota Vikings. They're on the Eagles sideline, head coach Nick Sirianni. His guys not quite sure what type of team they're going to be this season after a 3-3 start. Running the show across the field, that's Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell. His guys coming off the bye week, so we'll keep an eye on it, Brock. Maybe a small advantage to them because of that. Kate Scott, Brock Heward in the booth with you. It is Jake Elliott who's going to get us started. And away we go in the Twin Cities. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. They're led out by the veteran from North Dakota State. Second pick back in 2016, Carson Wentz.
As you take the field coming off of a bye week, you really want to take advantage of what you just did. The self-scouting, the evaluating of yourself over the early part of this season, and make sure you capture what you want to do and what you have to do over the rest of the season.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Wentz set to pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running backs. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did. You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here's Jones. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
New set of downs from 37. Now here's Wentz. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe.
That's another.
All set now, first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They're going play action. It's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. Well, in case they haven't paid attention in the narrative this week, Brock, let that be their final reminder. This is the league's #1 defense they're facing this time.
Yeah, these guys got to the stadium early. You're number one. You're playing with confidence. You're playing with juice. And you're playing to take the ball away.
So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
First couple snaps, first drive of a game, it's all about who can land that opening punch. Gain that first advantage in a game-long back and forth. Well, that opening punch was a solid cross, maybe even an uppercut that caught him right on the job and sets an immediate tone for this defense.
Pressure's there, and he goes down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to 3rd down.
One defense held on the first series, and now the other group, well, they're answering the call and doing so in a big way. Back-to-back sacks, setting this offense way behind schedule. Kate, I think we're setting the stage for a hard-nosed, grinded-out kind of defensive football game.
And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball, and that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
Space past the 35. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Vikings and Justin Jefferson ready to go to work again offensively. And you can see he's in chase mode, trying his best to catch the league leader in receiving. Right now, sitting in 2nd place. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Finds him over the middle. And talk about a good gain when they needed it. That's 13 on 2nd down. Now only a yard to go here on 3rd. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. 3rd down. Here's Jones. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And he won't fight through. Needed 1 yard forward. Send him 1 yard backwards. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
First down throwing for Hurts. Finds the in route complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. We're at the end of one in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at 1st down here. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. Second down coming up.
Jay Ward on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
From the pistol, Hurts. To the right side, caught by Goddard. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They give up the gut to Bigsby. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
The screen pass falls incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Hurts trying to get on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
A loss of 6
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
180.
Third and long for him here. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Eagles get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Dallas Goedert the touchdown! Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
After review of the play.
No change to the call of Fields. That play's going to remain a touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Vikings nothing.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Moore with a return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Vikings taking the field on offense. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. We'll cobble together a yard there. Zach Vaughn with the tackle.
He was brought down by
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Wentz to throw. Connects with his back. Aaron Jones. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Give him 13 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
At that down the distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
1st and 10. Here's Jones. And he'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More coming your way from US Bank Stadium after this. Now Wentz. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Reed Blankenship on the coverage.
Here's Wentz. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Dumped off to his running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
He's brought down before the return gets far. The Vikings with a football here late in the half. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points. Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Short pass brought in. Wow, he's about as close to the first as you can get, partner. Down to the 31, but didn't get it. It's 3rd down.
A gain of 9.
Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught. This is Addison. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Trying to find Justin Jefferson. So 2nd down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Field goal unit out there on 2nd down as they try for 3 here before halftime. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards.
I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Dory Jackson now to return it. We dodged the tackle. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Starting to feel like fall outside, isn't it? Week 7 on the schedule. Let's get right into it. Our look across the NFL starts now, and we kick it off with a good one. And this is Matthew Stafford. He went for more than 300 yards passing, including this, one of his 3 touchdowns through the air. The Rams had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. From there, It's on to Cincinnati, checking in on the Bengals as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it's Sterling Shepard. It's fired deep downfield. He's right there to secure it. 75 yards this one goes. The catch and run for the score. The Bengals are going to wind up winning by 17. Lastly, let's go out to Arrowhead. The Chiefs taking on the Raiders. And it's the former NFL rushing champ, Kareem Hunt. He's going to deliver in the red zone to the end zone, 12-yard touchdown run. This one's at halftime, and it's the Chiefs lead it by a couple of touchdowns at the half. There's a look at the rest of the scores from Week 7. Baltimore and Buffalo not pictured. They are on the bye. Meanwhile, in our game, not a lot of offense to go around. 7-3 is the score as we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Jackson now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So to begin the third quarter, the Eagles offense returning to the field. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing again on second down. Hurts. Completed over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. New set of downs for him and starts at the 38.
A gain of 14. First down, Philadelphia.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Complete left side to Robinson. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field, the tone of this drive.
And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's second down. Running back sent in motion. Hurts setting up to throw. Into the end zone, but not brought in. He falls incomplete. He will bring up third down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Throw is caught. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face fourth and short. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
Eagles first down. First and goal, Philadelphia.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go. Brock, they take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run. This is scooped up by the Vikings. And he's out in the clear. He's at midfield. The 30. The 10. And Minnesota returns this to the end zone. Touchdown. The Vikings take the lead right away in half number 2. They come up with a stand in the red zone, Brock, and that defense, you could just tell they were on a mission, not just to force that fumble, but to do even more damage on that turnover.
I think we can hear the coaches up here in the booth scoop and score. I think you can read the lips of the players on the sideline scoop and score. There was no thought to just fall on that one. It hit the deck, and everybody's eyes looked all the way down the field at the other end zone, and they worked in unison to set up a massive, massive scoop and score touchdown.
Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings push their lead to 3.
Eagles 7. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Jackson now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Up the middle they go with Bigsby. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
The Vikings bring pressure, and they got him. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Got to figure out this third down here. Hurts now from the gun. He longs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Picked up at the 38. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Vikings and Justin Jefferson ready to go to work again offensively. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Jones. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Trying to work quickly now.
Gain of 16 yards. And the Vikings first down.
First down, play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for Justin Jefferson.
To the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Wentz set to pass. This one's to Hawkinson outright. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun and give to Jones. They're moving strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Eagles 7.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
Kickoff for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Jackson now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Now it's Bigsby. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Jonathan Allen on
So
the
some
tackle.
immediate revenge for that last
It's a
play,
loss of
Brock.
2.
I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. They break the huddle. It's second down now. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
180.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
He has it at the 33. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
The coverage by Jahan Campbell.
Go.
Throwing now off the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Jefferson.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
To the air on 3rd and long. He did it! He made the interception! Jahan Campbell makes play. And the Eagles have some new life in the 4th. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Now Hurts. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 17.
Back to throw, Hurts. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and converts on 3rd and 17.
First down.
Let's go.
A gain of 31 yards. First down.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 20-yard line.
From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. They call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down. Well, hold on a sec. We've got an Eagle hurting pretty good out there, and they're going to head out to look at him. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
180.
Looking to throw. stopped, give him about 7 on the play, and give his offense a 1st and goal.
For Eagles. First down.
Don't touch that.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Philadelphia.
He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
A.J. Brown.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
One of the tight ends motioning left. They'll run this with Bigsby. And that second down run is only going to manage a yard. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis.
It's a gain of a
Eagles
yard.
down by a
And it's
touchdown.
third down.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
Don't touch that.
He's back to throw. Dump off caught by his back. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles find a way to tie it late.
Touchdown.
It's a Will Shipley touchdown. And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives them the 1-point lead right near the end of this game.
14. Vikings 13.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Moore with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just serves it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. And now they face second down.
Justin Jefferson, incomplete. Brings up second and
Back to
10
throw.
at the 22-yard line.
That's more on the quick slant. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there.
A gain of 12
They'll come up on
yards.
1st and 10.
And the Vikings first down.
Setting up to pass. That's completed right side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
First and
I may
10
love
at the
watching a great thrower,
47-yard
but I
line.
love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Cooper to Gene in to pick it off. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one, so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Handoff here for Bigsby. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
He's tackled at the 40-yard
First down
line.
carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Second and 1.
Again, it's Bigsby. And fly, Eagles fly. He gets him the first down, partners, and that's going to seal this win.
A gain of
Victory
6.
formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40.
It's a design look for Hurts. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
D,
it
all
is-
of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
That does it for another broadcast.